Hi everyone, it's time to say goodbye to 2024. I put this video together very quickly because I had other things planned, and anyway, long story short, I had to improvise, and so I just have these slides to say goodbye instead of a much fancier video that I was originally planning on. So let's get right into it. The top 5 LEGO sets that I reviewed this year are the following. Number 5 is the LEGO UCS TIE Interceptor. I really enjoyed building this giant model. It was my very first LEGO UCS build, and it was really challenging and rewarding. Number 4 is the Planet Earth and Moon in Orbit from the LEGO Technic theme, and this is basically the solar eclipse set. So I built this during the day of the solar eclipse, and it has 4 different axes of motion. You just turn the crank and then 4 different things happen. It was really amazing. Very difficult to build without the instructions, but I really enjoyed the challenge. Number 3 is the LEGO Technic Volvo FMX truck and electric excavator. This one I really enjoyed because of the pneumatic functions. Basically, you pump that blue thing up and down, and then you get to play with the excavator. The truck was a pretty nice build as well, so I really enjoyed that set. Number 2 is the LEGO Alien Space Diner. This was a gift with purchase, and I enjoyed it because of the minifigures, especially the orange one. I really like getting the orange torso. So that was a really nice gift with purchase that came out of nowhere, supposedly, and I was really happy to get it and build it. And finally, at number 1, the LEGO delivery truck. This goes without saying. It has many amazing printed pieces, including the LEGO logo. It brought me so much joy because it used the same simple LEGO colors that I got used to since my childhood, and I really, really enjoyed putting this set together, and I wish we get more sets like this in the future. Moving on to, well, before we move on to the minifigures, I have an honorable mention for this set right here, Jay's Mech Battle Pack from the Ninjago theme. That's because it gives us 4 minifigures for just $10 US, and that's an amazing deal. And I hope that LEGO continues this in the future. So again, really great value. So if you can get this on sale or even at regular price, go get it. Now let's talk about the regular top 5 minifigures. And for that, I have in number 5 Mateo with the dual molded legs with side printing and the vest. It's a deluxe character, a deluxe minifigure. I wish that LEGO would show this love to all of their minifigures across all themes and not just dreams. Next up, we have Storm from the X Mansion. This was my favorite minifigure from that set. There were some misses in that set if you've seen my review, but this was one of the top figures. I really enjoyed getting this figure and putting her together. Next up, we have another Dreams character, and this is Mr. Oz. And the reason I put this in 3rd place is because of the classic space logo. So this is the very first time we're getting this classic space logo torso in the dark blue. So it's really good that LEGO gave us this in the Build a Minifigure stations. No one was expecting this, once again, but it just came out of nowhere, and I was very happy to get it. Number 2 is the Goat Herd, mostly because of the goat. I really enjoyed getting the LEGO goat again because I missed out on the previous one in 2011, so this was a good chance to get the goat again without having to pay $100. And finally, for number 1, the UFO costume fan. I really like the torso, especially on the back, the planet Earth and the stars. It just makes so much sense to me. He's so happy in his costume, and this minifigure brought me a lot of joy this year. So in terms of theme analysis, I was not expecting that 2 of the top 5 would come out of LEGO Dreams. So it's a pretty solid theme if you ask me, just because of the minifigures. And of course you have 2 regular collectible minifigures here, no surprise there. The best moments of 2024, at least when it comes to this channel, are these ones. So most recently, I've been living in the future by building and reviewing LEGO sets from 2025 before they are released. I was very lucky to be able to find some of these in stores, and you can check out those videos on my channel right now, after finishing this one, of course. I also got to live in the past this year by rebuilding some sets from my childhood without the instructions, and it really brought back a lot of memories. This takes me back more than 20 years ago, and it's really amazing to see how far LEGO has come since that time. Like, look at that dump truck and that dinosaur from the early 2000s compared to what we get these days. very big difference. Of course, the TIE Interceptor, I already mentioned that, but I did a live build for this one. A lot of you showed up for that, and I appreciate your support, and it was really fun to build this with all of you, piece by piece, bag by bag. I think it were like 27 bags or something like that for this set, and they went by quickly. So yeah, it was an enjoyable build experience, and I expect to do more live builds in 2025. I also enjoyed putting together all my LEGO space sets together in one display scene. Too bad I didn't have like a black backdrop, but other than that, this was really fun to put together. All the LEGO space sets, all the minifigures, telling a story. So that was really fun for me to do. I also enjoyed putting together the LEGO Lore exhibit, where I built 9 microscale sets, and you can see the set numbers right there, representing 9 LEGO themes that are all connected together. And I did an analysis video that shows how they're connected. So basically in LEGO Dreams versus Ninjago crossover, they mention all these themes and how they're all connected together. And I found other pieces of evidence to support that theory, and I put that in this video. In terms of backlog, there are so many things that I wanted to do this year, but I could not get to. So they include some LEGO set reviews. I did get the LEGO Fortnite bus as well as the VTOL, a few other sets as well. I did not get to review them in 2024, but I hope to do so in 2025 when I find the time. Be sure you're subscribed so you don't miss those reviews. I also have lots of LEGO mocks, my own creations and set improvements that I want to do. I have the Toronto TTC subway map. Some of you have already seen it live, so I'm working on putting that video up. I'll do that as soon as I find the free time. I thought about making a natural transparent museum, so basically a crossover between the Natural History Museum and the Botanical Garden, where you could actually see the inside from the outside. I thought about doing that, and I did a little bit of work on that, but it's not ready to be shared yet. I also want to motorize some of the LEGO City vehicles and other vehicles that we got that have no motor. I want to get a small LEGO motor and motorize those vehicles and see what I can come up with. That's a future project that I really want to do. And I have a few other things on the back burner. I'll get to them when I have time. And one thing I wanted to do for the 25th anniversary is create a mock for Lemony Snicket's A Series of Unfortunate Events. Those of you who know me personally know that I'm a big fan of this series, and I really wanted to make a diorama that would look something like this. Of course, a lot more sophisticated once it's actually built, but unfortunately I just did not find the time to do it this year, but I hope to do it next year in 2025. I also wanted to talk about some of my non-LEGO passions. Yes, LEGO is very important to me. I love LEGO, but there's also other stuff in life like Hot Wheels, K'NEX, Yu-Gi-Oh, and my love for travel. So I hope to touch on some of these next year whenever I have the time. And leave a comment down below. If I had to pick 1 or 2 of these topics, what would you want to see on my channel besides just LEGO? So yeah, that brings us to the end of the video and the end of this year. Thank you so much for tuning in and for supporting me. I remember when I first started the year in 2024, I was at 100 subscribers, and now I'm almost at 800 at the time of this recording. Thank you again so much for your support. I hope to see you all next year. So be sure to hit that subscribe button if you have not already. Hit thumbs up on the video, comment down below what you think, and I'll see you all next year. Happy New Year, everyone.